Welcome once again mga kapatid sa ating Holistic Art. So this is our live conference through Facebook account. Okay, so before I will continue, I will extend my warmest regards to all the practitioners of Dugukan, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao outside the country, to all the practitioners of Dugukan. So this is our Holistic Art. Okay, so akong mga pangumusta sa tanang mga taga-Karatan chapter, mga panginaot nga na akong tanan diha sa Kapiskes Panglawas. And joining in our live conference now, Igmat Jillian Bularin sa Guadalupe chapter and Quincy Shatberid Ustar. Okay, sa San Carlos Negros Occidental. Okay, so while waiting for the rest, friends, brothers, and sisters to join in our live conference, okay, so akong mga pangumusta diha sa Liburon chapter. Okay, Igmat Iris. Okay, kumusta og sa imuhang mga mahal sa kinabuhi and everybody there sa Liburon chapter. Okay, ang ako mga pangumusta ninyong tanan, mga panghinaot, nga namo dihan kamong tanan sa Kapiskay sa Panglawas. And also Aptik Joe, mayong hapon GM, yes, may hapon diha Aptik Joe. And Gina Alicia Serenity Sereni. Okay, welcome Gina, more power to you. I'm glad that you joined. Okay, this is our Oneness with All the Stars. Okay, Oneness with All the Stars, Holistic Art of Dugukan. So the purpose of our conference today is for divine healing transmission, distant healing. Okay, so everybody waiting for the distant energy healing. Okay, prepare your glass of water so that we can include the blessings of for that water. Okay, sa tanang mga taga Lunas chapter o sa tanang mga taga Gururdo chapter, okay, to all the Hilot specialists of Dugukan, and also joining in our live conference to Heidi Van Hoek, Minnesota, USA. Okay, really nice to hear from you, to see you here, Heidi. More power to you. Okay, as we go forward in this Oneness with All the Stars, celebrating the giant waves of positive energies and creating the difference of helping the people, helping or serving the light of the world. Okay, so more power. Okay. Take Genesis Cabardo is joining. Welcome sa tanang mga taga Danao chapter, mga pangumusta ninyong tanan diha, mga panginaot nga naamong tanan sa mayong Panglawas, Kapiskay sa Panglawas, o sa tanang mga taga Lunas chapter, sa Sandayong chapter, o sa Naga. Okay, mga panghinaot nga naamo diha sa mayong Panglawas. Hi, GMPS 172, good afternoon from Igmat Iris Otok sa Liburon chapter. Yes, Igmat Iris. Okay, nice to hear from you. And okay, Aliging Nurse Fire sa Manila chapter. Okay, mga pangumusta diyan sa lahat ng mga taga Manila chapter. Nasa na kayong lahat, nasa mabuting kalagayan with much vigor of spirit. More power to everyone there, Manila chapter. Okay, also from Butuan, Brad Knight Hirizo, Kamutan. Good afternoon, GMPS 172 watching. Yes, really nice to hear from you, Brad Knight Hirizo. Okay, from Genesis Cabardo. Good afternoon, GMPS 172. Yes, good afternoon to you. Genesis, more power. Okay, so sa tanang mga taga Bethlehem de Paradise Resort to An. Okay, mga panginaot nga namong tanan diha sa Kapiskes Panglawas with much vigor of spirit, o sa tanang mga kaigalaan nato diha sa Sugod Leyte. Okay, to Patrice. Okay, wala pa mag online si Patrice. Okay, mag-online to karon si Patrice. Okay, o sa tanang mga taga Hindang. Okay, atong mga pangumusta diha sa tanang mga taga Hindang, mga panghinaot nga namong tanan diha sa Kapiskes Panglawas, o also sa Kanglaon, sa tanang mga taga Kanglaon City. Okay, so sa taga England, inland gani, Malaysia, party sa Kanglaon. Very beautiful place. Narito ang spring ng Bugnaw kay sa tanan. Okay, so joining Matt and Cheryl Quijano. Okay, welcome. More power to you, Matt and Cheryl. and more power to your cultivation and your martial arts. Ugma, sparring tagma. Okay, so sa tanang mga taga pinamungahan, mga pangumusta sa tanang mga taga pinamungahan, ngadto sa Lama, kadto sa Pandakan, o sa tanang mga taga Toledo, okay, o ngadto po sa tanang mga taga Sudlon, sa Tuhan Sudlon, Cebu City, mga mangumusta ninyong tanan. And joining si Alejandro Sato. Okay, more power to you, Alejandro Sato. Sa imuhang malas sa kinabuhi, mga malas sa kinabuhi. Also joining Benji Esturco. Good afternoon, GMPS 172. Yes, good afternoon dia. Benji, kumusta naman ka diya, day? Okay, more power to you. Good afternoon, GMPS 172 from USA. It's so great to see you always. Okay, really nice to hear from you. Heidi, more power to you. Our oneness with all the stars. We are going to shine our light. Okay, always and forever. And from Matt and Cheryl, good afternoon, GMPS 172. Watching you live again. Watching you again live here at Gorordo, Cebu City. Okay, more power to you, Matt and Cheryl. Okay, so I'm glad, and joining now is Ann sa Bethlehem the Paradise Resort. Okay, good afternoon to you, Ann. Really nice to see you here. Okay, so og sa tanang mga taga Bethlehem the Paradise Resort, mga pangumusta ninyong tanan diha, and looking forward to be there, to visit you there sa Bethlehem the Paradise Resort. Okay, so our oneness with all the stars, creating the giant wave of positive energies and helping the healing of life and nature. More power to everybody. Okay, so haliging na inspire mayang hapon, GMPS 172. Glad to watch and listen to your live broadcast again, together with the Dugukan practitioners from Manila chapter. Okay, glad to hear from you. Haliging na inspire. Salamat Jim from Ann. Yes, you're welcome, Ann. And also sa Sambuanga chapter ni Dali Santos, mayong hapon, GMPS 172. Yes, mayong hapon diya, Dali, o sa imong mga mahal sa kinabuhi, mga panginaot nga kamo tanan ana sa kapiskay sa panglawas with much vigor of spirit. More power to you. Okay, do not forget to receive, align, and adapt the bridging of divine radiance of the Most High, and through the Supreme Superlight Angels, enhancing your awareness through Art of Life 172, your divine connection with the angels of the Supreme Light. Okay, more power everybody. And joining is Matan Generos Raya Hernais. Okay, Karatan chapter, Karatan main site, Cebu City. More power to you, Matan. And also Igmat Jumaisha Restauro. Good afternoon, GMPS 172. Nice to see you again live watching Gorordo, Cebu City. More power to you, Igmat Jumaisha Restauro. And to Abtik Edwin and Abtik Mira, to your beloved kid, Panama chapter. More power to you. And looking forward to see you here also in our live conference. And to everybody and to all the observers of this program, okay, I welcome everyone here. This is our oneness with all the stars, intending to enlighten the heart and the minds of our brothers and sisters about the holistic art of Dugukan. Okay, holistic art of Dugukan. Holistic art is really important by this time, and it's really beneficial to anybody who learns art of life, who learns holistic art. So inspiring everybody to get to know about more holistic art. Okay, so joining is Ina-san. Mayong hapon, GMPS 172. Yes, mayong hapon niya, Ina-san. Guadalupe chapter, more power. And Yusil Satur, good afternoon, GMPS 172. Yes, good afternoon dia, Yusil. More power to your martial arts practice. Okay. Ayaw mo kanang hunong sa inyong practice every day, because the more you do your martial arts exercises, balik sa mga tournament, kadaog yung tani. Balikon mo sa kalawasan niya, kanunay. And joining is Shabam Habam Ray. More power to you. Habam Habam Ray. My warmest regards to you, to your family, to your friends, brothers, and sisters in the cultivation or inner discovery, meditations, and more of the activities of spiritual practice. More power to you. And Dali Santos, thank you so much, GMPS 172. Yes, you're welcome, Dali. And also Maribig. Okay, India chapter, really nice to see you here, Maribig. Okay, extending to you my warmest regards and always hoping that you're doing well and everything is going fine over there. My warmest regards to you, to your loved ones or family, and more power. India chapter. Okay, magandang hapon po, GMPS 172. Yes, magandang hapon, Maribig. Okay, as we go forward, atong mga pangamusta usab sa tanang mga taga San Vicente, Ulango. Okay, mga panghinaot nga namo diha sa maayong panglawas, galig-on sa espiritu with much vigor of spirit. Kumusta si Didang, kumusta si Turaj, o si Jonas, o sa tanang mga atong mga kaigsunan diha sa San Vicente, Ulango, o sa tanang mga taga. Okay, to all the friends, brothers, and sisters, Hawaii, my warmest regards to all of you there. And to all the Filipino propagators of Filipino martial arts worldwide. Okay, mga panghinaot, my warmest regards to all of you. And more power to your activities, pugay, mga kapatid, in the world of martial arts. Okay, so also joining Biyaya. Okay, really nice to see you here. Biyaya, more power to you. Okay, would like to hear from you also in this live conference. And sa tanan natong mga kaigsunan, mga kaigalaan sa Samar. Okay, sa dito sa Leyte, sa Haro Leyte. Okay, mga pangumusta sa mga taga Haro Leyte and Mira, Hira, Hindang Leyte. Okay, really nice to see you here, Mira, Hira. O sa tanang mga taga Butuan. Okay, mga panghinaot sa tanang mga taga Butuan, mga pangamusta, mga panghinaot nga naamo diya sa maayong panglawas, maayong nga panahon. Okay, good lucks all the time. Okay, so ngadto sa mga taga Siargao, atong mga kaigsuonan diha, mga kahigalaan sa Siargao, mga pangamusta ninyong tanan diha. Also ngadto sa Biringan, I will never forget. I always include Biringan in this regard and regard sa kanunay dos mga taga Biringan kay atong mga connection nga to. Doon ay mga contacts nga to. Itong mga contacts sa spiritual dagang kayo. And yesterday night, itong contact ito sa Mount Makiling sa Luzon. Okay, actually karon kasumaran pa niyo doon sa atong activities nga to sa Mount Makiling. Hindi na ta nakaalingat, so makainomdom lang ta og nanay mga contact sa gikan sa spiritual. Wala nga possible pag wala pa tay lockdown ngayon, doon tayo ngayon sa Mount Makiling sa Luzon. Okay, anyway, wala naman tayong magagawa pa nga. For the meantime ngayon, ganito ang ating mga pamaraan upang ating we can continue our activities in helping the healing of life and nature. So that's why one of the purposes of this live program is to encourage everybody to enhance your energy healing. Okay, be one of the energy healers to help the healing of life and nature. Mayong hapon po, Sir GM, listening with my family and relatives po. Okay, mayong hapon kanimo, Mira, Hira. Okay, so don't hesitate to share your information. I would like to hear anybody here in our live conference. And we will be joining the healing always, as always po. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Mira, Hira. And joining now si Sister Pasita Gamutan. Okay, regards to Sister Pasita Gamutan, more power to you. Ayong hapon GMPS 172 og sa tanan. Yes, mayong hapon dia Pasita. Og joining Igmat Ramon. Shatur, okay, more power to you. Mayong hapon, GM, yes, may hapon diha do. O sa tanang mga practitioners sa Dugukan, okay, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, all over the, okay, outside the country. Ano na to pag istorya kay daghan maning ato ang mga kaila o mga practitioners sa holistic art. So sa tanan gyud nga mga practitioners sa holistic art sa Dugukan, okay, ako ang mga panghinaot nga namong tanan diya sa Kapiskay sa Panglawas, and sending to you the blessings that I'm going to ask, the blessings of the Supreme Master of Wisdom, Supreme Super Light Angels, para sa tanang mga practitioners doing their inner cultivation. Today, we are in the ongoing inner cultivation, and at 12 midnight, okay, everybody, because we are going to close our inner cultivation, so pwede na tayong back to normal na tayo, kumain tayo ng mga the usual food na ating kakakainin araw-araw, okay? And do not forget that there is a requirement, minimum of 10 glasses of water, because cultivation is not fasting. The cultivation that we are using, water modality, is not fasting. It's inner cultivation, enhancing your physical body to get powerful energy from the vital essence of nature. And it's automatic correction once you join. Okay, there is automatic blessings that you will receive because you're joining the inner cultivation. So that's why that's the function of the office for the exercise of Dugukan. So we are doing exercises with office. So wait for the announcement so that you will be guided by the announcement that we are going to release about the exercises of Dugukan. Okay, so pag ang lesson natin, fasting, okay, the announcement should be also fasting. And there's big difference between fasting and inner cultivation. Okay, inner cultivation using water as our food. Okay, biyaya, mayong hapon, GM, yes, mayong hapon kanimo, biyaya. And Brad Knight Teresio, and okay, Ani Belindes, parehong basa.
Mayong hapon, GMPS 172 ug sa tanan. Manila chapter kanunay nagahulat sa imong mga bulawanong mensahe, nakahatag ka namo og dakong kahibalo sa uban pang mga butang nga angay tukibon ug pag-aralan. Salamat po.
Okay, you're welcome, Ani. More power. I'm really glad to hear from you, Ani Belindes, Manila chapter. Salamat po sa blessing on og bendition. Okay, you're welcome. Anyway, for the blessings, we are going to give our pasalamat doon sa Almighty God. Kay yung blessings, we are going to request blessings for the healing, blessings for protection from the Supreme Master of Heaven, Supreme Super Light, Angels. Okay, so regardless of, say, anong tawag ninyo sa Almighty God, in the name that where your faith is relying your trust to the Almighty God, okay, it means to say that that is the Supreme Master of Wisdom. So the Supreme Master of Heaven, the Supreme Creator. Okay, so joining is Jonel Aladan. More power to you, Jonel, and nice to see you here. Okay, from Haliging Tonton, Harnais.
Mayong hapon kanimo Supreme Grandmaster Dugukan PS 172. Masanag nga kahaponon nga nabati na pud namo ang mga undanon og tulok kibon nga mga mensahe gikan kanimo.
Okay, nice to hear from you, Haliging Tonton. Mga tulikibon, mga ang sugilanon sa mga anino sa misteryo sa labong makagagahom. Okay, inner discovery. Okay, that's the lesson for inner discovery. So that's why if you are going to enhance your awareness in the world of inner discovery, you can see so many things, so many wonders in your life. So for anybody looking for the deeper meaning of your life, okay, you can find it by doing inner cultivation. Okay, because inner cultivation, it means to say you will undergo your search through inner discovery. And inner discovery that is linked with your spiritual practice. Okay, so know thyself. Knowing thyself will require you lessons of inner discovery. And the search for salvation of life, again, will require you the lessons for inner discovery, because inner discovery, it means to say your spiritual practice. And in the field of spiritual practice, you should know the effective procedure. There are so many procedures, and effective procedures will make the big difference. Why? Because it will really facilitate your progress in the spiritual side, And every practice of spiritual cultivation, the purpose is soul realization. Why we need soul realization? So that we should have that kind of understanding, the power of understanding that will allow us to ascend our lives from here, the minor dimension, into higher dimension. In fact, that's the purpose of life salvation. Life salvation so that we can ascend into higher dimension. Okay, so harness your energy cultivation, harness your energy healing. Okay, when you are going to harness your energy healing, that's included in the package that you are going to harness your powerful shielding. Okay, so joining is Haliging Mayot Noynay, Mayong Hapon, GMPS 172. Yes, Mayong Hapon dia. Haliging Maye, Junel, Mayong Hapon, GM, yes, Mayong Hapon, Junel. Mayong Hapon, GMPS 172. Okay, from Haliging Maye. Nabalik lagi ako basa day. O sa tanang mga taga Danau chapter ni Juan, o sa tanang mga taga Danau chapter, more power sa tanang mga taga Danau chapter. Okay, Haliging Yoyoy. Okay, more power to you, Haliging Yoyoy. Igmat Imari Cabardo joining. Okay, more power to you, Igmat Imari Cabardo. Okay, so this is nice exercise, friends, brothers and sisters. The exercise of helping the healing of life and nature. So ito ang mga tinatawag nating mga light service, mga pangalagad ngadto sa mga katawhan. So the way we are going to serve the light to the people, okay, there is a corresponding action and help them to be healed. Help them to be healed. Okay, it does not necessarily that we are doctors here, then we can help the healing of life and nature, because we must be a light warrior, light workers, so that we can do so. We can do the task of helping the healing of life and nature. Yan ang kailangan ngayon, mga kaibigan, mga kapatid. Yung mga tao na marunong sa energy healing. Okay, so do not forget yung mga tao na marunong sa energy healing, because yung energy will work out the problems of our lives. Pag masyadong contaminated ang energy, negative energies in the surroundings, your life location is there in that particular location which is negative by vibration or negative energy, okay, yung mga experience yan sa buhay talagang mga negative. So, kailangan siyang hilingan. And the way to do the healing, you must have that kind of powerful energy. Okay, not just the energy of your physical body. You are going to use magnetic force, magnetic energy. You are going to use that kind of energy, magnetic force, connected with the energy of the angelic realms. And with that, it can really make the big difference. It will work out to help the restoration of positive energies. Okay, pag maraming mga practitioners ng energy healing, okay, it will facilitate the accumulation of positive energies. Maraming mga positive energies will vibrate, and it will change the environment, because the character of the energy, it will entangle. So, bagaman in your house, you are 10 members of your family in your house, isa yung magmaoy-maoy, magbati ang iyang vibration, so it will affect the entire surroundings. So, this way, we are going to help the healing of that kind of energy. Okay, inner cultivation is higher form of discipline. So that's why it's a code of life. When talking about Dugukan Dugukan is holistic art, so it is a code of life. Why it is a code of life? Because it deals with the wholeness. Wholeness. We cannot heal ourselves when we are just looking only in the physical side, material side. We can heal ourselves if we are going to look the entirety. Okay, we are going to look the wholeness of our being. So that's why to go with that kind of healing, we should go into the substantive part, which is the energy healing. Okay, do not forget to harness your energy healing. Yung ginagawa natin tayo everyday in the practice of Dugukan, because it's already our system, and that system becomes really part of our system daily activities. Okay, seldom that we do not do our exercise. Only when we are in the travel, okay, yun, di natin magawa yung art of life natin. And yung healing, talagang ginagawa natin. Why? It is every day. In fact, not just only in every day, during the night as well. Because mayroon maraming mga contacts na kailangan sila na sendan ng distant energy healing. So, naging part ng system natin. So, pag ganon, so naging natural siya sa ating buhay na everyday we do the healing. And that's why when it comes to experience, and experience is a good or the great teacher. So, yung mga kaalaman natin dyan na nag-gather natin by experience, so we have soul realization about that kind of knowledge. And we are going to impart that knowledge to the rest friends, brothers, and sisters. And one of the ways that we can get knowledge is actual or direct experience. So practice your energy healing. When you begin your energy healing that it seems like it does not work, okay, don't you worry. Continue doing it, doing your energy healing, because at first attempt, you could see that it's something like it will never work. But then as you go forward, you will realize that it really works. It really works. So that's why the good data, we have good data, because I'm observing here the people that join in this live conference, and they are faithful to the purpose of enlightenment and divine connection, because they are having their source in the spiritual side. Your energy is really expanding. Your energies are expanding. Before, pag pagtingin natin sa energy, I can perceive your energy. Yung mga energies coming from different versions of energies, different frequencies, different characters of energies. Ngayon, naging buo na yung energy. So it means to say, nag-work out ang inyong connection in oneness with all the stars. At saka mayroon siyang growth yung energy ninyo dito. Because I can perceive these energies. And in fact, if you are really aware of this kind of energies, you can perceive as well that energies. Yung alignment ninyo, yung alignment ng energies na healing energy and energy having that kind of character, supreme super light, na buo ngayon dito sa mga taong mga nag-connect. And this is the reason why itong ginagawa natin really useful. Because yung mga tao nga mag-connect, okay, they can connect. Before, ang daming mga negative psychic attackers listening and observing, and they are trying to send negative energies. And now, medyo mahirap-hirap na, kay hindi na masyadong makagalaw yung mga energies in this kind of energy. I'm talking about negative energy. Kay nabuo na yung mga energy ninyo dito, at saka mayroon na talagang alignment of that kind of energy with the energies of the Supreme Life. Then as you go forward in your cultivation, okay, that will work out. And this is the right time that you will really begin do your energy healing, because you have that kind of really potential. You have that potential really in your life, in your physical body, because you're receiving the connections every day. From time to time that we are having our live conference, we are sending to you that kind of energy for you to do your energy healing. And that is your part. in this light mission. Everybody has divine calling right now. It does not mean that you're having your group, or what is your group, or what is your belief. Then there is one thing that we are sharing, one in common, and that is the inner calling of to help the healing of life and nature. Everybody has that calling in life. We are going to help the healing of life and nature because that is the primary calling for everybody right now in the entire planet. Even the aliens, they are having that calling as well. Help the healing of life and nature. Why? Because everybody is growing, and this growth that we should for the ascension of life into higher dimension, as the universe is expanding as well, consciousness is expanding as well, as also we are expanding, and to facilitate our growth to match up the frequency accelerating now in the universe. Okay, we have to do something in our part, and energy healing is one of that exercises. And do not forget your cultivation, doing your meditation, art of life, because those are the exercises really needed in your spiritual growth. You can advance your spiritual growth by fulfilling the exercises that we are releasing here and from time to time. We are going to release information or guidance for your inner cultivation, and that is latest update from spiritual dimension. So it's important that you can update the latest release from the spiritual dimension. And that's the job, our job here. We are going to guide the friends, brothers, and sisters, and you as well will guide the rest people who are really needing that kind of information. Okay. Ngayon, makita natin yung mga information natin. Pag tayo-tayo lang, parang hindi kayo siya masyadong useful sa mga tao na newly observant or mga bago lang sila sa ating mga activities. So, it's normal. Hindi nila makita yung significance sa lessons ng art of life, ng ating information. Anyway, that's okay. And then, when we continue the activities, okay, constant lang tayo, mayroon tayong momentum because time will come, makaintindi sila. Especially with the time that, in the time of need, usually that happen during the actual light mission. Yung mga tao sa umpisa, hindi sila maniwala ng energy healing. Then the time na kailanganin na nila, wala na silang ibang malapitan at wala nang ibang mga alternative. Okay, they tried the energy healing, and then later on they realized that doon yung energy healing nag-save sa kanila. Maraming mga kaso na nangyari in kanyan ang situation. So that's why to all the practitioners of Dugukan, yung mga light workers or light missioners, okay, yun sila yung palaging maraming mga experience meeting with people having different problems. Okay, and that's good because you're spending your energies, you're spending your life in that kind of activity, serving the healing of life and nature. Okay, so asa maning ako ang mga backup dire. Okay, palihog tagtanaw sa atong screen o say mga balita sa itong mga keksyonan. Okay, Romy Boy. Okay, Romy Boy, Chateau Arisgado, more power to you, Romy Boy. Okay, Ning Villegas, mayong hapon, mayong adlaw kanimo, Ning Villegas. More power to you. And mayong hapon, Jim Piram, Sulum 172. Okay, mayong hapon kanimo, Romy Boy. And Queenie, okay, Igmat Marjorie. Mayong hapon kanimo, Igmat Marjorie. Okay, Mrs.
So grateful and glad watching you once again on live GMPS 172. Have a good day and to everyone.
Okay. Mayong hapon kanimo, Igmat Marjorie. Biyaya. Wow. Yes, biyaya. More power. Okay, so ang Mga kalihukan karon sa grupo, especially sa tanang mga chapter sa Holistic Art of Dugukan, do not forget to fulfill your spiritual responsibilities. Okay, this is a sort of reminder. What are the spiritual responsibilities of the practitioners of Dugukan, especially those initiated practitioners of Dugukan? While you are having that connection, okay, yung divine mission ninyo is already going on. So each chapter, yung mga spiritual responsibilities, kailangan ninyong i-fulfill. Art of Life 172, early morning before the sun will rise, early morning. Okay, so and after sunset. And yung mga activities and at saka yung mga report ninyo, okay, pag-send ni Aliging Ruslen. Kasi yung mga report, especially for the monthly meeting, kailanganin yan, i-file natin yan doon sa ating office. Mayroon tayong mga reports sa ating mga activities doon sa chapter natin. Why it is needed? Because it is part of the mental discipline. And that's why I said yung mga hindi na masyadong maka-update kay okay, because yung lockdown ngayon, it's okay lang. But then if you have the chance, coordinate kayo doon sa office natin para mag-guide tayo regarding sa ating mga activities. Okay, then as we go forward, okay, ngayon, manangyari ngayon, okay, how we are going to look at the situation. Okay, itong nangyari ngayon sa ating mundo, okay, in our surroundings here, in our country, or in the global activities, okay, pandemic for example. So if we look at this situation in the positive side, this could be also a good opportunity. And what's good opportunity? Just why we are here having our live conference. So this could be also blessing in disguise. Then instead that we are there visiting place from this place to another place, okay, dito na lang natin ginawa yung ating mga activities. Limit din natin yung mga tao dito, then they are connecting, and in fact, this is actually faster method of sharing the information. And of course, it is always also good when we can visit the place because it's there. We have enough time for the healing activities. At saka, we can help the activation of the energies in the surroundings, in the place. And marami tayong magagawa. But then, ngayon, mayroon pa man tayo ngayong mga trap or mga blockages when it comes to travel. Okay, this is also another opportunity. We are looking every situation in the positive side. Okay, and this will be also the best opportunity. Why? This is the best opportunity. We are here having experiencing the threats of the viruses. Okay, we are going to look at it in the positive side. This order of reality. Then if you look at it, tribulation, okay, you are really correcting your consciousness in that kind of energy, tribulation. Then we are not in that kind of belief, tribulation. Although that is true, there is really tribulation, then the people will suffer about that kind of energy because that's already the prophecy. And the prophecy could be true when it comes to transmission from the spiritual dimension. That's why binigay yan yung mga information in advance to the people, pinagi sa vision or pinagi sa private revelation so that people will be aware of what's going on and what shall be the things na parating so that we can prepare, arranging our lives to prepare for the things that shall be coming na makita natin na talagang hindi siya maganda sa buhay. Mayroon siyang threat. So, ngayon, the biggest opportunity is we can begin also. We can begin the reformation of our activities. Ngayon, nag-lockdown man tayo ngayon. Ang holistic art ngayon, walang mga wellness ngayon nga nag-open pa dito sa Cebu. kay dili pa siya allowed, and in some other parts also of the country. Anang after the event, so we will see also that there is always a adjustment, and we are going to adjust also our activities. And by this time, foundation muna tayo ngayon. What do you mean by foundation? Okay, foundation, okay, we are going to arrange our consciousness, our abilities first so that we have that kind of competency. Then once get back into the normal function, okay, you are already coupled with all the skills and knowledge and wisdom necessary to succeed your mission in life. Okay, we can succeed our mission in life if we have that kind of guidance. We have that kind of skills and the blessings from the Supreme Master of Heaven. Without the skills, without the guidance, without the blessings from the Supreme Master, it could be something like difficult to succeed our endeavor in life towards fulfilling our divine inner callings. Because the practice of inner cultivation, itong mga practice ng spiritualism, the purpose of all the practices of spiritualism is to look for the salvation of life. Then, marami na masyadong mga practitioners na yung summit ng kanilang mga cultivation, hindi maganda yung summit ng cultivation. Why? Kasi itong talagang cultivation, mayroon siyang precise purpose. Why you are cultivating inner or vital force? Why you are doing your spiritual practice? Okay, para salvation, kaluwasan. And in fact, how many millions of people already talking about kaluwasan? Then, ended, wala man yun maluwas kay nangamatay man yung mga tao. And nobody is able to escape death. Okay, after the contract of life. Consider our lives here in the planet is a contract. Okay, and time that the contract is due, okay, the wear and tear of the physical body is matured also. And the soul will travel into the astral. It will undergo the process of change, which is part of the purification. And there is also another thing. And the other option is we have to take good care of your energy so that you can take good care of your physical body. And likewise also, you are going to take good care of your soul level. And the soul, when the soul has substantive energy of the spirit or substance of the spirit, then our lives here, your life here in the planet will be influenced by the force of spirit. And what's force of spirit? The force of spirit that will facilitate your journey here in the planet, and you could have your good lucks. We can have our good lucks here in the planet. And how we are going to discern about good lucks? It means that we have material wealth, and without spiritual wealth, it should be balanced, because the good luck that we mean here, we are going to succeed our endeavor in the spiritual side. And it's not just to say that yung endeavor natin sa spiritual side, we are going to give up the material things, which is actually wrong, because yung pagtingnan natin yung mga tao na mayroon silang balance sa buhay, mayroon spiritual, mayroong material, okay, they can do bigger things than those people na walang material. Mayroong spiritual at saka walang material. Then how we are going to discern it? When it comes to growth, pag wala tayong material at saka wala din tayong spirit, mayroon tayong maraming spiritual, so much energy when it comes to spiritual. So, belief lang natin yan, we have so much spiritual. We are really spiritually enlightened because we give up our material side. And in fact, it will not work out by this time, because the purpose of this time, the cooling now is to help the healing of life and nature. And you can determine yourself, either you are really having that kind of energy or you don't have that kind of energy. Because when you have that kind of energy in the spiritual side, people will come to you. And whether you like it or not, hindi ka maghanap ng pira, yung pira darating sa iyo. Yung material wealth will come to you. Why? Because people will come to you and will ask for healing. And although you are not asking for money or any nominal amount for your healing, then people will have the heart to offer something for you. So, hindi tayo magutom, hindi tayo maka-experience ng scarcity when it comes to the material side. And that's part of the blessing. So, that's why we are going to look first the spiritual side, because that's the highest foundation. Then if we are going to look first the material side, then we will say that okay, pag maging mayaman tayo, magpagawa tayo ng mga simbahan, magpagawa tayo, tulungan natin yung mga tao. Okay, before ka maging mayaman, do something and illustrate your love, because when it comes to bargaining something like that, na okay, Lord, give me money, you make me rich so that tulungan, magpagawa akong simbahan, magpagawa akong kuan, that's not necessarily, because yung Almighty God, hindi yan mabargain natin ng ganyang klaseng mga mga modus operandi when it comes to spirituality, because the only point is we must be saved from the difficulties of the material needs. So that's why, honest to goodness, we can sometimes resort into, give me the money, Lord, give me the wealth so that I will make my mission. And that's not the lesson of life, because the lesson of life is something like you have to do something in the spiritual side even you don't have the wealth yet. Mauna siya. Kasi this will come into my mind right now, kasi may maraming mga kaso na nangyari na yung mga tao will come to me niya, magpatabang sila nga hangyo ang Ginoo GM kay parag madato ta mao ni atong buhaton o niya kining hangyo ang Ginoo GM kay magadaog tag luto kay tagaan tag numero kay buhan atong itabang sa grupo. Okay, that's why it's a big joke, because why is it a big joke? Ako manghangyo ko sa Ginoo nga makadaog og luto kung siya kataw para itabang ni sa grupo. In the first place, ang atong grupo dili mismo tabangan kay grupo ni sa Dios. It means to say nga the purpose of the group is to enlighten the people. And that's why a big joke man nga ako lang sige atong hangyoon nga Ginoo, nga kanang tagaan tag blessing, pero dili lang ipaagi sa imo kay kibalo ko nga dili mo tumano ng imong kanang saad sa Ginoo. Kami diya it means to say nga dili mao ba nga tong programming mindsetting na to is big different, because we are trying to bargain sa spiritual para ihatag sa spiritual para mutabang ta sa mga tao. That's why if I am your teacher, I would say ibaligya ng inyong mga kaptangan unya ihatag nato sa mga tao unya kuyog kanako. Dili na akong words, mubaro ta nga to sa sulti sa Ginoo, sa spiritual nga kaymuan during the past. Kay dunay usa ka batan-on, take the look of this lesson. Dunay usa ka batan-on, niya nangutana siya nga to sa Ginoo, Ginoo sa may akong buhaton kasulod sa gingharian sa langit. Ang tubag sa Ginoo, ngayon ang Ginoo nga ibaligya imong mga kaptangan, ihatag sa mga kabos ug kuyog kanako. Why is it necessary to sell the wealth of that guy? And that guy was very sad because pating paningkamot niya sa iyahang kaptangan para dato siya. Ipahatag dito sa mga kabos, ipabaligya niya. Ipatag dito sa mga kabos. Is it meant that the Supreme Master is anti-money? No, it's not anti-money, because the Supreme Master knows your heart, knows your mind. It means to say your willingness to give up everything for your spiritual foundation. And at that time, the attachment was too much. The attachment for the material wealth was too much. And in fact, yung attachment caused the someone not to discern what is spiritual thing, spiritual understanding. So this is my reason why sometimes I will make joke to the people. Okay, don't you worry. Okay, you're looking for your spiritual side. You're looking for the need of your soul. Okay, I will help you find the needs of your soul. Okay, I'll sell first your house. I'll sell first your house, because you said that you have beautiful house. Okay, I'll sell your house. Then I'll build up you a good house, bamboo house, and one dog. Okay. I remember the past, during the time I was there sa probinsya, dito ko nagdako. Doon ay buang ito nga, adlok kay mga tao. Takot yung mga tao sa buang kay yung tao visited the place, then looking for something. Ang mga tao, dagan sila kay naibuang. Yung tao, matanda na tao, nag-ato siya nga to. Then there was there family, mayroong family doon. Doon sa place na doon ako lumaki. Mayroon doon na isang tao na yung baliw, i-welcome nila at tinanong nila, nag-ano ka man dito nung sa dito ako may hinanap ako kay nandito ang aking dog. Dito ko yung baliw naghanap sa kanyang dog. Doon daw kanyang dog. Nga afraid yung mga tao kaya tingin nila baliw. But then later on, yung baliw na wala lang siya doon, then time will come, nakita na po nila yung baliw. Actually, yung tao na yan, hindi yun baliw. The guy was looking for something in the place. Ito ang ating mga activities. Bakit yung hinanap niya yung dog niya doon? Kalayo naman panapan niya ang iro. Dog is iro. In English, dog. In Cebuano, iro. In Tagalog, aso. Ang yung tao, that's why pag maghimo ako ng mga joke, okay, I will sell your house, bigyan di ka ng bahay na bamboo house. Ay yung bamboo house is made up of bamboos. Anya, bigyan kita ng isang iro or dog. Yung sagot sa tao, sige, I'm willing to sell my house. Okay, you're willing to sell your house. Wait for me. I will sell your house. Pero don't worry, wala pa akong binintang bahay. Aking bahay siguro, aking ibinta. Pero ngayon, hindi. That's why I'll a sort of inspiration for everybody. Don't be misled. Yung attachment is really powerful. Attachment is really powerful. The reason why the Supreme Master in the past telling the guy to sell his properties and all his wealth and give it to the poor so that is the test of will. The test of will, the test of the heart. Kaya yung tao is really having that kind of attachment, material wealth. And because the story said that the guy was very sad. He was sad because dugay niyang pagpangita o mga katigayunan, then ipahatag lang ato sa mga kabos. Manang giingon pa yun nga lisod kayo pag mas maayo pang usa ka kamilyo pagsulod sa lungag sa or sa bangag sa dagom kaysa usa ka dato nga mosulod ngadto sa gingharian sa Dios. Why? That's because of the attachment of the heart for the material things. And in the holistic art, this is one of the enlightenment that we are going to do here. We are going to expand our spiritual awareness by activating the 7 energy centers of our physical body so that we can wake up those advanced divine connection within. Our souls having advanced inner connection. And once those advanced inner connection will be activated, it will expand our consciousness. And it will begin with the setting of our mind. Without that kind of setting of our minds, okay, we could have that kind of attachment that will block us from the true growth of our spiritual side. Okay, so that's why this is the right time to listen deep within. And there is always voice deep within, calling us to do our part in this endeavor of life here, in this mission of life here in the planet to ascend and to higher dimension. Okay. Joining now, nanagod si Patrice sa Sugod Leyte. Okay, Maya, welcome. Patrice, nice to see you here. Okay, by the way, gusto sa kong mamati sa inyong mga version. I would like to hear from you. Okay, anybody, do not hesitate to share your message. to share your experience. Okay, pwede kayong magtanong. Yung mga dreams lang nga tagas kayo, okay, would rather suggest that ato na sa ato i-send sa kanang kuan, kanang Yahoo Messenger ba na? Ang ako ang Yahoo Messenger, dagan na kay ng misis, wala man dyan anak ko mabasa eh. Ana nga, na sila rin makabasa na si ang admin sa ato ang account kay daghan kayo basahon ako dili na maapas kong oras niya manay nga og diri pud sa atong live conference pati pong taasa mahurot po tong oras and it should be kaning kuha na lang fulfill your four tasks. The four tasks actually is designed, that's part of the mental discipline, that's part of the exercise is designed for you to tune up your consciousness on interpreting your vision and or interpreting your dreams. That's part of the spiritual study. Okay, when you undergo spiritual study advance, it's really required that you have to remember your dream. And when you do your meditation, you have to reinterpret the visions. If you can travel during your meditation, because there are potential people who can travel during meditation. And where are they going to travel? They are going to travel in the realm, if it is not in the third dimension. Okay, so that's kind of ability, a gift from the Supreme Master of Heaven. And when you are going to harness that ability, it will help your soul realization. Okay, gihatag na muna daan sa labang makagagahong for us to have that kind of guidance. So, continue, harness your inner potentials. Okay, so, kinsa pa may wala mag-join karon ha? Okay, Aurora. Okay, I will call the attention of Aurora to join our live conference today. Ngayon, mayroon naman ngayon lahat. Na si Brad na Terizo, na si Ann, si Biyaya, si Maribik, si Hira, okay, si Patrice, si Junel, o si daghan pa kayo. Mo na nga si Atik or Igmat Iris. Mana nga anyway, ngayon ganito pa ang numbers ng mga practitioners of Dugukan. And time will come. Okay, the entire planet would be practicing the holistic art of Dugukan. Do you agree? Sinong hindi mag-agree? Then ask me a question why I said that word. Okay, I will agree because the entire planet would be practicing holistic art. And everybody that will refuse the lessons of the art of life today is because nature allows everybody to refuse. And there's always freedom of the will. Okay, that's the lesson. Order of reality. Freedom of the will. Okay, now joining is Aurora, listening. I would like to ask Aurora, is it really, would you agree that time will come, majority of people of the entire planet will practice the holistic art of Dugukan? Okay. That's prophecy or illusion? I do not know. But then I'll just only advancing the information. Because when you are someone, you can visit the elemental realm, okay, you will realize what's the meaning of my words. Okay, so Alma, Barikit Largado. Mayong hapon, Jim. Yes, mayong hapon. Kanimo, Alma, o sa imong mga mahal sa kinabuhi. Also, Cherilyn Otok sa Lebron chapter. More power. Welcome, Cherilyn. And Abtik Ivar, mayong hapon. GMPS 172. Yes, mayong hapon. Abtik Ivar. And Thes D. Castro. Good afternoon po. GM. Yes, good afternoon. Thes. Okay. Wala may nitubag siya ako ang pangutana. Simple rin yung kaya ng mga gesture sa art of life. Then, if you practice cultivation, if you practice sacred movements, Okay, that's art of life. Na siya nga, ang art of life, mga secret combination niya sa tanang mga light and sound vibration. When you talking about light and sound vibration, mo nang mayon nga balaan nga pulong, tinago nga pangalan, tinago nga pulong, because what makes that tinago or secret names or secret words, divine words, what makes the divine words powerful? Is it really powerful because it is the secret name of the Almighty God? It is the secret name of the angels. Okay, aside from that reason, why is it really powerful? Okay, I hope somebody will give me an answer for that here. Okay, para maging participative itong broadcast natin. Okay, that's one thing. Light and sound vibration ang tawag dyan. Then, the second one is, what's the second one? Which is also part and the same of this requirement. Requirement for your inner cultivation. Okay. The movement or the sacred gestures. So that's why when the angels are having the war, mayroon silang gira. Okay. Although mga angels sila, mayroon silang gira, they have to use the light and sound vibration. I'm talking about angels from the 13th advanced elemental dimension. Yung tinawag nila yung gira ni San Miguel at sa gira nila ni Lucifer. Nagira sila. Yung paggira nila, they are chanting divine words. And whenever the time that they are going to shout or to utter that kind of word, divine word, may mga vibrations, powerful, really powerful energies. Mukurog ang kalibutan, magkayo ang kalibutan because of the power. And there was the use of light and sound. Why is it light and sound? Because the use of the divine words. That's why divine words are really powerful. And it's actually the beginning of everything. If there were actually no words, there were no beginning and ending. But because there is there is a divine word, or there are the divine words, or there are the words. So the word proclaimed that there was a beginning, and likewise also there was ending. Then, okay, delete the words. Do not mention about words. Then there shall be no beginning and there shall be no end. So that's why this is part of the inner cultivation that we are going to go the mystery of the words. Okay, so this part of the inner cultivation. Okay, from Aurora, it will happen even the outside world, the elemental world, countless beings, majority of the human race will double or triple to populate this planet. Okay, what do you mean? Basa ko siya.
It will happen. Even the outside world, the elemental world, countless beings, majority of the human race will double or triple to populate this planet.
Okay. Nice to hear from you, Aurora. Okay, triple, countless beings, majority of the human race will double or triple to populate this planet. Okay, nice to hear from you, Aurora. Then, anyway, that was a joke. Do not believe. To see is to believe. Because when talking about art of life, okay, nobody will practice art of life by this time so much. I'll tell you in advance. Why? Because people do not understand it. People do not understand it. And then for advanced lesson, because level of spiritual maturity. When we are not at that kind of level of spiritual maturity, we do not understand movement. So that's why when you look at something, movement for example, you can discern spiritually that that is something different. Why? You can because you can perceive the vibration of that movement. Then if you don't have that kind of spiritual awareness, okay, you do not understand. Muna ang ato ang gingon nga mga tao, time will come, everybody or majority people of the entire planet will be practitioners of holistic art of Dugukan. When that shall happen? Okay, that shall happen the time yung mga illustrations of the forces of nature are really going on. Yung bigger events of the planet, higher frequency, at higher level of the activation, acceleration of energies in the entire planet due for its ascension into higher dimension. People, whether we like it or not, we will be trained by nature. So nature itself, by nature itself is God's very own physician. By nature itself is God's very own teacher. And nature will teach us because everybody is afraid to die. And time will come if really the needs will really require someone to do something. Okay, people will begin to be enlightened. Why? Because they are forced to do it by nature itself. So that's why me, for example, myself, I do not like to become a healer. Before, I did not really like to become a healer. In the first place, when I was having my schooling during my elementary, okay, okay lang itong elementary pa. Kay primary schooling, that's not really, I did not mind that I will become a healer or not a healer. I don't understand about healing. But during the time, I was forced by nature to do healing or energy healing. Then during the high school time or secondary level, I did not like to become a healer because, and in fact, I was hesitant and I'm afraid or shy at school when somebody will tell that I'm a healer, energy healer. Maulaw ta ba? Maulaw ta ay inon ta sa mga tao mananambal, albularyo. Ako yun ang ingon akong mga kailangan ay usaba ang manambal ko ha. Likewise during college time. Okay, so college time I also instructed the people do not go ayaw ko yung apasa sa syudad ha kay ayaw mong saba mananambal ko. Why? Because dili pa siya full cultivation. There was reservation. Ay maulaw ta ba nga mga ta nambal na. Okay. Mana, pero by nature itself, nature is teaching me how to become really in that kind of path or someone to be in that path of life. Ana nga until the time na realize na to nga we cannot really go against the will of heaven. So that's why nahimog yutang ingon ani. And the time that we have that kind of understanding, okay, receive, align, and adapt. So that's why by this time we are going to propagate. I am going to do or fulfill my function to become a healer or to guide the people to become the healers or energy healers, fulfilling the noble cause of life because it's inner calling. So that's why when people by this time they are not really listening about enlightenment, divine connection, spirituality, that's okay because time will come. They cannot refuse. They cannot refuse because nature itself will teach them. Okay, nature itself will teach them. Okay, yan ang mga mga situation, mga kapatid. Mayaman na nga, in your case, if you have that kind of experience, you are always hesitant to fulfill your inner callings or divine callings in life. Okay, that's okay, normal. And then until such the point in time that you'll have that kind of spiritual maturity, then you can see the point that you cannot really go against the will of heaven in your life. And then if you cannot really go against the heavens in your life, okay, receive, align, and adapt. Then you will begin to experience the wonders of your life and you can see the deeper meaning of your life, that life is really wonderful. Okay, ngayon, do you have fear? Mayroon ba tayong takot ngayon? Mayroon ngayong viruses. Mayroon the threat of the virus is really lingering in the surroundings. People are afraid of the virus and some people are not afraid any longer of the virus. They are afraid of hunger. They don't have money. They don't have food. And pero tayo, we are in this holistic art or holistic we are in these holistic exercises, then to be honest and goodness, we are not really afraid of the virus. Why? Because we know that we can deal it. And in fact, we are doing energy healing for victims of that kind of virus. Ang problem lang nato karon kay kung naay ma-virus nga tao na sa duol, quarantinon man ta, bisan kita nga maduol ngadto sa mga tao nga naay problema sa virus, apilon tag quarantine, presuho na noong tag 14 ka adlaw. Wanang problem ang mga tao dili ta mahadlok sa virus, mahadlok ta ang quarantinon ta. Ana nga mo na siya labing tinuod. And this way, it is also a sort of inspiration. This way, do not forget to do your inner cultivation, because your inner cultivation will enlighten up your mind that there's nothing to worry about life here in the planet. And when the world is really getting difficult because of the different trials of time, then it should be reversed in your side. In the contrary, you are not feeling, sensing, or you are not perceiving that kinds of difficulties in your life. Maliban lang pag masyado kang maawa sa mga tao. Pag if you have that kind of maawa ka sa mga tao, talaga you can feel the sadness in the surroundings, because maraming mga tao na they cannot survive because of the trials, the threats of the viruses, the threats of the economic side, the threats of peace and harmony, and all those things. So marami tayong i-consider. So that's why today is really the time for us to build the ark of our salvation. If we are going to work our lives for our salvation, okay, it's the right time today to prepare ourselves to work building up our ark of light. Ngayon ang kailangan talaga ngayon, mga kaibigan, mga kapatid. Okay, so joining is si Clinton Chatur Dilira. Okay, more power to you, Clinton. Welcome in our holistic art. Okay, so ato ang healing karon alas 6 naman. So after the conference, okay, let's all do together the Art of Life 172, Angels Contaction and Connection. And one thing also, kagabi mayroong naka-experience dito yung practitioners of Dugukan, si Matanchirel o si Juan Igmat Maymay. Nag-approach sila sa akin, mayroon daw sila tinulungan doon kay doon ay nasakit nga di makabarog, sakit kayong hawak, di maka problema sila. Yung kuha na nangyari siya, sakit kayong hawak GM, kay sakit ang kuhan niya, di magpatabang kay lisod kayo, di nagkabarog ko, sige nagkaog noodles kay lockdown maron. Mao gyud, sige gud kaog noodles. Kaya mo as I said, pag nga klaseng mga sitwasyon, jurisprudence na yan, mura ba, laro na kayo ba, kay mo sigig-sagit ng hawak by this time, kay pangutanag pilay edad, batanon pa man, ligon pa maglawas. Sige kaon, noodles na lang, buntag, udto, gabi o niya, pila ka adlaw, sigurado yun ang sakit yun ang imong hawak, kay uric acid na siya. If you have that kind of problem, sakit na kaya ng imong hawak niya, dito sa kakaihi, something like, kaya itong kidney trouble, that would be a big problem. And you can have that kind of kidney stone, for example. It could be uric acid. Dili ta kabalo. Unsay kuan, that's why you have to go to the laboratory, tingnan nato, patanaw dito kung siya nahitabo. Siya nga, pero pag sige tagkaon ng mga kuan, mga toxic kayo ng mga pagkaon, manang more or less mao yan ang natabo sa tong lawas. Manang be careful of the food that you eat. So that's why if you are eating everyday noodles, okay, join the inner cultivation. In the month, for example, how many days that you are going to eat? Okay, there are 30 days in the month. And then if alternate, you're doing your energy cultivation, alternate. Today, we are using water for our food. It means to say that you are feeding up your cells with powerful energy, the energy of the water. And compare it to the food, unhealthy food that you are going to eat every day, you are questioning your physical body every day. And if you are using your inner cultivation, okay, you are training your physical body as part of your mental discipline for your inner cultivation. You are training your physical body to have that kind of powerful energy. Because inner cultivation is one of the ways, one of the exercises that you are going to apply to activate your advanced divine connection. So that's why there is a requirement, minimum of 10 glasses of water. Then if you have someone having problems of renal failure, okay, because you are not allowed to drink so much water. Okay, I'll suggest that do not join the inner cultivation and instead do your energy healing until the time that you can really heal your problem. So no surrender to the negative energies. We have our complete surrender to the Almighty Heaven. And through the Supreme Superlight Angels, we will be aided on our healing process. And that's part of the ascension. The part of the ascension, we are going to heal the problems of our body, the problems of our energy body. It means to say we are going to heal the problems of our body, mind, soul, and spirit. Is there the problem of the spirit? Yes, definitely. There is the problem of the spirit because it cannot penetrate in the physical body because of your blockages. Because of our blockages, the power of the spirit cannot penetrate in our physical body. So, in that case, we need to have that kind of cleansing. That's part of the purification. That's why healing, energy healing, is vital in every process of ascension into higher dimension. Therefore, anybody that would like to ascend life from this dimension into higher dimension will need energy healing, will need to do meditation, will need precisely, will need the art of life 172 exercise, because the practical and mostly effective practice to get will be acquainted with the angels of the Most High is to do your art of life 172. And without doing so, it could be very difficult to determine angels in the highest class, because the transmission of energy comes from the Supreme Infinite through the Supreme Superlight Angels, bridging the divine radiance of the Most High for us to be awakened and for us to be able to tune up our consciousness with the angelic realms. So that's why there is a corresponding need to learn the lessons of Art of Life 172. Okay, I hope that this conference today will help our enlightenment. And as we go forward in our inner cultivation, okay, we can even more discover the mysteries of life. Okay, so you'll have your 36,000 mystery. It means to say that 36,000 is mystery is higher mystery. And that's the latest update from spiritual dimension. So receive, align, and adapt with that kind of formation. Okay, this is our formation by this time. Everybody is encouraged to do energy healing. And it's time to do our energy healing right now. Okay, as you have your glass of water now, okay, let's begin with the energy healing. And for the art of life, because now it's really angels' time, wherein the angels of the Supreme Light are open for the divine connection. So it should be the time for art of life 172. Okay, instead of doing your art of life 172 exercise, tune up your consciousness for this connection so that you can receive, align, and adapt the bridging of divine radiance from the Supreme Master of Heaven, Supreme Superlight Angels. Okay, so it's time to begin our energy healing. Right after energy healing, okay, we'll continue. Basahan ako ang inyong mga mensahe. Okay, put your presence of the mind, presence of your heart, wisdom, okay, willpower, and the connection of the Supreme Master of Wisdom. Receive, align, and adapt. The energy is sending now for your energy healing. Hold your glass of water with your left hand, sending to you the blessing for that water, making your water the living water of life to heal. It can heal illnesses. Okay. Drink your water. Now, another thing is this will be for your energy healing connection. When you want your life to become energy healer, okay, connect with this connection and you can begin your energy healing. And for those who are already in the line with divine healing activities, okay, this will add your energy, more connection for your energy healing. Okay, so friends, brothers, and sisters, practitioners of the holistic art of Dugukan, continue the light working activities. Always expand your consciousness in the spiritual side and harness your energy healing. That's really important by this time. And as the days, weeks, months, years will come, much more important. Much really more important. And to save life and to enhance your powerful shielding, expand your divine connection with the angels of the supreme light or with the angels of the most of heaven, most high, angels of the heavens. Okay, from
Good PM GM, akong border kay pagkalibang niya naay dalang dugo. Wala man siya gitubol. Pwede siya patumaron og oil.
okay, so payo na lang siya og oil, Patrice, kay basig na ay samad sa ilawom or basig payo na lang magamit niya na niya ang kuan kanang oil. Okay.
From Aurora Elizabeth, there is coming great chaos the humanity will experience. Looking in the chart, doom clouds will cover it, would mean trials on earth, and the move of the stars in the other side is quick. Light warriors should have a strong hold on doing the service mission to save the mankind.
Hmm. Okay, thank you very much, Aurora, for your guidance. Okay, more or less, okay, the previous weeks, previous days, yung formation of the angels of the supreme light visible by the skies in the forms of mysterious lights, we're having that kind of formation. So that's actually the signal that we must be careful by this time because there are activities which could be something like dili kayo siya anang pleasant ngadto sa mga tao. In fact, that's really threat for the lives of the people. Manang we are going to help the healing of life and nature and pray to ask the blessings of the heavens that there is peace and harmony for the entire planet. Pag mayroong gubat, lisod kayo kay daghan kayong mga tao mo suffer of di kuan kalisod yun. And then already the formation yung mga signs were given nagsulti nga ana ang mahitabo mana nga ato karon apil sa atong hangyo nga to sa labang magagahom to give more time kay didikhan pa kay mga tao, the people are not ready for that. And of course this could be something like extension na ni siya sa millennium. Ano siya nga karon 2020. Ano siya nga it means siya when it comes to extension. Okay, so yung mga order nga importanteng mga order sa order of reality from the heavens. Okay, it will come in the natural way as part of the ascension activities of the people. And those who are really hinog na sila, ripe na sila, okay, it's time for them, the right time for them. And then those people who are not yet ripe for the function of ascension, okay, yun will undergo for the process of purification. So that's why so many things that we are going to prepare our lives in this concern. And in a way, we are guided in how to do it in the most practical way. Enjoy your life. There's nothing to worry about life. Enjoy your life. Just never forget to do your part. Inner cultivation. Okay, explore your understanding, your consciousness about inner discovery. And there's nothing to worry about life. Why? When you're having that complete surrender with the Almighty God, Almighty Heaven, and guided and be embraced by the light of the Supreme Superlight Angels, okay, there's nothing to worry. Enjoy your life and celebrate your oneness with all the stars. And that's the secret of life. Whereas, when you look at it in the negative way, sige lang dang yaw-yaw, bagolbol, nangamatay ng mga tao kay wala na kaon, wala tayo gyapoy mahimo diya, kay way muhatod na itong bugas. Instead, avoid yourself na magkasakit ta. Dili yun magkasakit. Okay. The best healing is prevention in the time that you can feel the symptoms. Okay, do your energy healing right away. Do not wait for someone nga tambalan ka niya or muadto pa ka bisan asa kay once you have the symptoms, if sabot ana nga nagsugod na, so do something immediately, delete all that kinds of negative energy so that you can maintain your balance. Okay, good health. Good health means good spiritual energy. Okay, when the physical body is not feeling well because it's receiving the wrong signal. Okay, do not forget, when the physical body is not feeling well because it's receiving the wrong signal. So the problem, it could be there in the signal. So when you're receiving the wrong signal, okay, delete that signal and find the good signal, the positive energy. So that's why you must learn your angels contacts and connection of Art of Life 172 so that you can easily transform the negative energy into positive energy, the minor frequency into advanced frequency, and that's the secret of life. And without training yourself in that concern, it could be very difficult to overcome the negative energies lingering in your surroundings and trying to harm your body. Yan, mga kapatid, it's the right time to do our part that we are going to arrange our lives into that kind of preparation for our ascension into higher dimension. So in another term, for our salvation of life. Okay, so it's time to go beyond faith or beyond belief rather than belief. So you should have that faith. You should have that faith because faith will lead you into the higher power and until the time that you can get soul realization. Okay, so ang ato ang mga kaymuan karon. Okay, it's time at least nilapas naman ta sa oras sa ato ang Art of Life, and the angels of the Supreme Light are doing their activities right now, giving the blessings for all people who are going to receive, align, and adapt. And everybody that join in this live conference, you are having that kind of blessings. Receive, align, and adapt. Then after I close the conference, okay, proceed to your Art of Life 172. Instead of 10 lessons, bisag tulo ka lesson na lang. Kay, na-late naman ta sa ato ang kining opening sa Art of Life 172. So if you can memorize 3 lessons of Art of Life 172, okay, do it. Then if you cannot memorize 3 lessons, if you have 1 lesson, do it. And then if you don't have yet 1 lesson, okay, we'll know how to do your home gym camp. Okay, do your home gym camp. Then if you don't have really the lessons of Art of Life 172, okay, do your meditation and offer your energy, connect your energy to the angels of the Supreme Light. Because this really the right time. This moment is the activity of the angels of the supreme light is going on. Okay, so friends, brothers, and sisters, until the next time, I'll see you tomorrow, or wait for the announcement and be guided with our announcement. More power to everybody. Hasta la vista.